All right, how we doing, Terra Fermata? We are Grandpa's Cough Medicine. Happy to be here with you. Thanks for joining us. I'm a grizzly with no hair, and friend, you should have heeded that advice. A kind person, but beneath are sharp claws and razor teeth, and there's things that you can't get away with twice. You know a grizzly's got to eat, and you tried to steal my meat. For apologies, it's much too late. You feel a fear you can't ignore, that one day I'll be at your door. 'Cause if you poke the bear, you might get aid. You know the danger is well mapped. If you make a bear feel trapped, things can happen with a frightening haste. And although my wounds are fresh, I'm gonna get a pound of flesh, and you can bet I look forward to the taste. You know you might think you won, but you'll find I am not done. I just disappeared to hibernate. And one day when you forgot, well my friend, I will have not. 'Cause if you poke the bear, you might get aid. A kind person, but beneath are sharp claws and razor teeth, and there's things that you can't get away with twice. You know a grizzly's got to eat, and you tried to steal my meat. For apologies, it's much too late. You feel a fear you can't ignore, that one day I'll be at your door. 'Cause if you poke the bear, you might get aid. Yes, if you poke the bear, you might get aid. Oh yeah! Thank you, thank you.
I think it's going to be all right. California.
it does. And it does. Now on the 5-string banjo for you folks. For the finer things in life, fancy cars and doing women who are not my wife. Snorting cocaine off a hooker's ass is one of my favorite ways to pass the time on your dime. I often reap. The girls I like charge by the hour, and they don't come cheap. Well, your average politician, in a bed right now, you're wishing that you had voted me in a second time. caught, I'll just have to resign. Well, I won't get in too much trouble, no, I won't serve any time. And I still get to keep all of my loot, cars, Cuban cigars, and Italian suits, all thanks to you. For the finer things in life, fancy cars and doing women who are not my wife. Snorting cocaine off a hooker's ass is one of my favorite ways to pass the time on your dime. Thank you much. That's my little ode to the American politician for you there. Those sons of bitches.
Here we go.
Don't want you crying 'cause I'm leaving. Don't want you crying 'cause I'm blue. Only my thoughts make me lonesome. Wonder if you're lonesome too. Wonder if you're lonesome too. How would you like being lonesome when someone is through with you? My heart is sad and lonesome. Wonder if you're lonesome too. Wonder if you're lonesome too. Quarrel. Why should they be so untrue? I know what it means to be lonesome. Will you be lonesome too? Will you be lonesome too? How would you like being lonesome when someone is through with you? My heart is sad and lonesome. Wonder if you're lonesome too. Wonder if you're lonesome too. So give me your right hand, honey, and I'll say this farewell to you. I know what it means to be lonesome. Soon you'll be lonesome too. Soon you'll be lonesome too. How would you like being lonesome when someone is through with you? My heart is sad and lonesome. Wonder if you're lonesome too. Wonder if you're lonesome too. When someone is through with you, my heart is sad and lonesome. Wonder if you're lonesome too. Wonder if you're lonesome too. Thank you much. Little Flattened Scruggs music for you there. Woo. It'll be a sweaty gig, y'all. Some underwater bluegrass for y'all. That's why we make the medium bucks. I got a couple days off. I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to get some weed and stay home with you. No need in going out. The house suits me fine. I want nothing between your body and mine. I spend my weekends in the honky-tonks and bars. The long, lonesome road drives near and far. So when my work is done, I want to unwind with nothing between your body and mine. Your body and mine make sweeter music than any band I can hope to find. So lock the doors and shut the blinds. I want nothing between your body and mine. My phone, I wanna wear no clothes, no distractions from what I hope to find, and that's nothing between your body and mine. I wanna hold you close and look in your eyes. I wanna curl your toes, I wanna hear your sighs. And I'll send chills straight down your spine. Well, there's nothing between your body and mine. Your body and mine make sweeter music than any band I could hope to find. So lock the doors and shut the blinds. I want nothing between your body and mine. Yeah, nothing but the breeze between your body and mine. All right, how many of y'all have streamed our new record? Just a few. Well, we have a new record out. That was one of the tunes on there. I'm gonna do you another one right now. Feel free to go check that out on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to music at. This is called Time for Me to Leave. Y'all ready? Well, it's time for me to leave this town. Left the body laying in the ground. I'm smart enough to know to pack my things and go. Yes, it's time for me to leave this town. Found out my neighbor was a sex offender. Caught him talking to my daughter through the fence. So I took a knife and changed his gender and buried him with all the evidence. Well, it's time for me to leave this town. Left the body laying in the ground. I'm smart enough to know to pack my things and go. Yes, it's time for me to leave this town. It's been a while, the cops are asking questions. He disappeared and not a word was said. Off abusing drugs was my suggestion. They never looked beneath his flower bed. Well, it's time for me to leave this town. Left a body laid in the ground. I'm smart enough to know to pack my things and go. Yes, it's time for me to leave this town. Farm that's in another county. This city's full of perverts, gangs, and theft. Got away scot-free without a bounty. Cleaned up the neighborhood before I left. Well, it's time for me to leave this town. Left a body laid in the ground. I'm smart enough to know to pack my things and go. Yes, it's time for me to leave this town. Yes, it's time for me to leave this town. Thank you, thank you. Hey, can we turn the overall level of the monitors down some more? We got some high-end screechery up here. All right, we do a little Johnny Cash music for you here. Well, I taught the weeping willow how to cry, and I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. The tears I cried for that woman are gonna flood you, big river, and I'm gonna sit right here until I die. Well, I met her accidentally in St. Paul, Minnesota, and it's tore me up every time I heard her drawl, southern drawl. Then I heard my dream went back downstream, cavorting in Davenport, so I followed you, big river, what do you call? Took me to St. Louis, later on down the river. A freighter said she's been here, but she's gone, boy, she's gone. I found her trail in Memphis, but she just walked up the bluff, raised a few eyebrows, and went on down along. Won't you bound her on my Baton Rouge, River Queen, rolling on. Take that woman on down to New Orleans, New Orleans. Go on, I've had enough, left my blues down the Gulf. She loves you, big river, more than me. Well, I taught the weeping willow how to cry, cry, cry. I showed the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. The tears I cried for that woman are gonna flood you, big river, and I'm gonna sit right here until I die. you. The cold brews is heavy. When you're working on hour 9, and he's taking his work home with him, playing music when he can, making sure that we stay drunk. He's a beer truck driving man. That girl at the bar is turning, but I just can't take a break. It's already past 4:30. Still 10 more stops to make, and he's taking his work home with him, playing music when he can, making sure that we stay drunk. He's a beer truck driving man. Cold brews is heavy. When you're working on hour 9, and he's taking his work home with him, playing music when he can, making sure that we stay drunk. He's a beer truck driving man. Yeah, he's a beer truck driving man. Thank you.
That's a yummy one too. It's got a little more than it's a hybrid. Oh, that's right. Oh, I know. Hot out for I live over here.
I get one of these ones. So, you got
I'm
it.
like, oh, I just like that.
You got one to the speed.
My friends,
First night
Another one off our new record for you here. This is called Drunken Freight Train. someone's, and they had a real bad night. Well, I'm a drunken freight train, there's no stopping when I'm looking for a fight. I looked in the mirror, noticed hickeys on my neck, lipstick on my collar, and I start to recollect an older woman, and she had a wedding ring on. But that didn't stop her from flirting and taking me home. Poured me a drink, then she broke her wedding vows. I did a couple things that made her say my name out loud. It was a good time until her husband walked in. We were putting on our clothes, caught red-handed with our sins. He tried to take a swing, but he was a smaller man. I stepped out of reach and broke his nose with my right hand and knocked him out cold. And I headed out the door. I hope she learned her lesson not to bring home rednecks anymore. Thank you.
And really out there, you know, on over there, y'all.
Thank you, thank you. Well, I know a guy who's got a still under an old oak tree. He makes his money on the side and he gives a little cut to me. See, I'm the lawman of this town and I look the other way. When he makes shipments of moonshine liquor every other day, that money's good, and so's the booze. I don't mind him making dough as long as I get some too. That money's good, and so's the booze. I don't mind him making dough as long as I get some too. Well, there's a fella with a big greenhouse sitting in his backyard. He's always got a package for me when I come in my squad car. It's full of cash and high-grade weed that'll knock you on your ass. In turn, he gets to make his living selling that devil's grass. That money's good, and so's the weed. I don't mind him slinging dope as long as some goes to me. That money's good, and so's the weed. I don't mind him slinging dope as long as some goes to me. Motel. They know they gotta give me something if they don't want me to tell. So I'll show up about twice a week in the middle of the day. A couple of things my wife won't do and I'll be on my way. Them country girls, they need to please. I don't mind them turning tricks as long as mine are free. Them country girls, they need to please. I don't mind them turning tricks as long as mine are free. And one of theirs to investigate some claims. They got reports of a crooked cop, but they ain't got a name. So we go fishing and talking out over a couple beers. He never finished his report, he just done disappeared. That money's good, that lake is deep. Them gators, they won't say a word about what they had to eat. That money's good, that lake is deep. Them gators, they won't say a word about what they had to eat. Thank you much. Lord, Lord. Johnny, why don't you come along with me? The dress that she wore was blue. She came down to that old jailhouse and said, Johnny boy, I'll be true to you, Lord, Lord. Oh, Johnny, I'll be true to you. The next one to visit John Hardy in his cell was a little girl dressed in red. She came down to that old jailhouse and said, Johnny, I'd rather see you dead, Lord, Lord. Johnny, I'd rather see you dead. So take me to my hanging ground, Lord, Lord. We're gonna watch John Hardy swing down. Well, John Hardy was a desperate little man. He strapped on 2 guns every day. He shot down a man on the West Virginia line. You ought to see John Hardy getting away, Lord, Lord. You ought to see John Hardy getting away. Oh, thank you, folks. That's Rex Putnam slapping the bass for you. He's mean to that thing. He's got to buy a new one every 3 years because it just explodes in his hands. All my girlfriends, ex-boyfriends in the back of my van. They're in for some trouble cause I'm a jealous man. Jacksonville and Tallahassee, I stopped Orlando too. Ain't none of them prepared for what I'm gonna do. There's a swamp in the holler, hides a little rundown shack. 5 of us going, only one coming back. She asked me if we'll marry and I said it all depends. I got a job I do, tying up a few loose ends. much to say. Hit one with a baseball bat until he coughed up blood. Drug his ass outside and I drowned him in the mud. I slept just like a baby after everything I've done. Truth be known, I actually thought that it was pretty fun. Probably think I'm crazy, and I reckon that you're right. Ain't no one alive but me who's held me out tonight. Thank you much.
Brett Bass playing guitar over there, y'all.
Thank you much. Little Earl Scruggs music for you there. If any of you guys are wondering about merchandise, I didn't bring any because I don't do that anymore. We have it all on our website. You can go to gcmbluegrass.com and find a very large selection of shirts, hats, hoodies, all kinds of goodies on there. So if you're just dying to have some GCM merch like this handsome fella here, go on the website, pick it up, it'll ship straight to your house. And that stops me from having to tote it everywhere because I'm over that shit. Boxes of shirts in your garage for months and months. It's just, I decided I'm done with it. Where were you when the train left town? I was standing on the corner with my head hung down. If I had a gun, I'd lay the hammer down for to shoot that round or carry my girl from town. Hey, that train, that carry my girl from town. Hey, 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 hey. There goes the train that carried my girl from town. If I knowed her number, Lord, I'd drag her down. Wish you Lord that the train would wreck, kill the engineer and break the fireman's neck. Hey, that train that carried my girl from town. Hey, 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 hey. Resting on the table and the coffee's getting cold, and some dirty rounder took my daily roll. Hello Central, give me 609, cause I want to talk to that woman of mine. Hey, that train that carried my girl from town. Hey, 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 hey. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Won't you show me a woman that a man can trust? Find that girl, somebody bring her back, cause she's had her hands in the money sack. Hey, that train that carried a girl from town. Hey, 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 hey. Thank you, nice little Doc Watson music for you there. Good God, this is the hottest gig I've done in a long time. This guitar is just turning white on the top from all the salt that it is absorbing right now. But you know, it's the price you pay playing bluegrass in Florida. It's just part of the gig around here. Do we have any appreciators of heavy metal music in the audience? Oh yeah. Well, we've got a new tune on our record that's very heavy metal influenced. This is called Decapitator. Decapitator, executioner, physical embodiment of capital punishment. Your heart is pounding, time is fleeting. I am the bringer of final judgment. Through flesh and bone to the block, my axe finds its place. The hood that I wear will conceal the grin on my face. Poison dealers, innocent stealers, killers and thieves, their lives are forfeit. The king didn't trust us, the no line is just us. With muscle and steel, I aim to enforce it. Flesh and bone to the block, my axe finds its place. The hood that I wear will conceal the grin on my face. Oh, thank you, you're too kind. Much too kind. There's a thing I gotta do, it ain't nice and it ain't legal. There's men on a trail up like a bloodhound or a beagle. The internet was handy, helped me work a whole lot less. I've got a list of pedophiles and their home address. Now I'm going door to door with my Magnum 44. I show no mercy and I don't hesitate. If you confirm your name, then you assume the blame. I am just the bringer of your fate. I'll find you and I'll lay the hammer down. Gonna be a wave of blood and justice running through this town. The law dogs let you go, and that ain't okay with me. They sentence you to death the minute that they set you free. Well, everybody knows I've got a mean streak, and it's high time that I put it to good use. If you'll touch a kid, you ain't got the right to live, with no more slaps on the wrist for child abuse. If you're a pedophile and you're listening, and you don't want to look me in the face, just go ahead and do it. Don't want to kill yourself, you'll only leave this world a better place. Or I'll find you and I'll lay the hammer down. Gonna be a wave of blood and justice running through this town. The law dogs let you go, and that ain't okay with me. They sentence you to death the minute that they set you free. Thank you much. Hey, am I crazy, or do I hear a whole bunch of reverb on my voice when I start singing? Is that happening? Can we kill that reverb, please? On all the vocals, not just mine. No reverb, please. Turn his bass down in his monitor, please, and still feeding back. Willie Nell on the 5-string banjo for you. All right, we do one more tune and take a break. Stick around, there's another set coming up. Well, I ain't got a nickel to my name. The bills are coming due any day. I done spent every cent of my pay just to try and keep the blues away. And a liquor bottle here and a case of beer there, and my wallet's a getting bare. And some Florida home road's gonna get me stoned to the point where I just don't care. The same job way too long. My chances will live coming up. Booze is the only way I can make it through each day without blowing my brains on the wall. And a liquor bottle here and a case of beer there, and my wallet's a getting bare. And some Florida home road's gonna get me stoned to the point where I just don't care. A college degree right now don't mean too much to me. All that got me is some debt and a job that I would think could be done by a trained monkey. And a liquor bottle here and a case of beer there, and my wallet's a getting bare. And some Florida home road's gonna get me stoned to the point where I just don't care. The bills are coming due one day. I've spent every cent of my pay just to try to keep the blues away. And a liquor bottle here and a case of beer there, and my wallet's a getting bare. And some Florida home road's gonna get me stoned to the point where I just don't care. Thank you, folks, for Grandpa's Coffin. So we're going to take a short break. More music to come.